9th grade, English for Starters book. This record covers the first lesson from the 5th unit of Module 3. It's presented by Light Initiative and voiced by Zeynep Shaahin. The title of the module is Health and Medicine, الصحة والدواء. The title of the unit is Get Well. The title of the first lesson is The Buried City, Episode 3. Missing. Section 1. Tariq went with Hussein, Nadia and their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hamad, to visit the site of an ancient city. Most of the city was still covered by sand, but a palace, houses, roads, and other buildings were visible. They stopped in the shade of a high wall. Hussein was explaining about the archaeological site. Hussein, they have already dug up about half the site, but lots of the buildings are still underground. Tariq, that's very interesting. Nadia, it's getting late. Have we seen it all yet? Hussein, no, we haven't. We haven't explored that building yet. Tariq, it's an amphitheater. Hussein, it's beautiful. Can Tariq and I look at the theater? Mr. Hamad, yes, of course, but don't be long. Hussein, thanks, Dad. Mr. Hamad, we'll see you at the car in half an hour. Hussein, okay, come on, Tariq. Tariq, let's go. Section 2. But Hussein and Tariq didn't come back. The family waited for an hour. Then Mr. Hamad contacted the security guards. There were 5 men. They went off to look for the boys. The sun was sinking when they came back to the car. Mr. Hamad, have you found them yet? Guard, no, I'm afraid not. Mrs. Hamad, have you looked in all the buildings? Guard, we've just searched the last one. We were there 2 minutes ago. Mr. Hamad, have you looked around the amphitheater? Guard, yes, we have. We've already checked the whole site. Mr. Hamad looked at Nadia. She was putting her mobile phone into her bag. Mr. Hamad, have you called Hussein again on your mobile phone? Nadia, I've just tried that. There was no answer. طارق وحسين وعائلته بيذهبوا برحلة استكشاف للمدينة الأثرية اللي جزء عظيم منها لازال مغطى بالرمال. حسين بيقترح على طارق أنهم يلقوا نظرة على المدرج القديم. بياخدوا الإذن من السيد حماد وبيروحوا على أنهم يرجعوا بعد نص ساعة. طارق وحسين ما بيرجعوا بالوقت المحدد. هالشي اللي بيخلي العيلة تقلق بشكل كبير عليهم وتتصل برجال الأمن بهداك المكان واللي بدورهم بيبحثوا عنهم بكل أرجاء المدينة الأثرية لكن بيفشلوا بالعثور عليهم. Comprehension section. Question number 2. Answer these questions. Number 1. What did Tariq and Hussein's family visit? The answer is, they visited the site of an ancient city. Number 2. Where did the boys arrange to meet the family? The answer is, they arranged to meet them at the car. Number 3. What happened to the boys? The answer is, they didn't come back. Number 4. Who did the family ask for help? The answer is, they asked the security guards for help. Number 5. What did Nadia try to do? The answer is, she tried to call Hussein on her mobile phone. Grammar in context section. المطلوب التركيز على present perfect الحاضر التام والadverbs already, just, and yet. Question number 4. Read the story again. Copy and complete these sentences with yet, just, already, and the past participle. Number 1. The archaeologists have space up half the site. The answer is dug up. Number 2. It's getting late and the boys haven't space the theater space. The answer is it's getting late and the boys haven't explored the theater yet. Number 3. The guards have space for the boys, but they haven't found them space. The answer is, the guards have looked for the boys, but they haven't found them yet. Number 4. The guards have space the last building. They were there 2 minutes ago. The answer is, just searched. Question number 5. Describing recent events. Read the situations and say what you haven't done yet or have just done. اقرأ المواقف التالية وعبر عن الموقف باستخدام ال present perfect لتوصف شيء ما عملته لحد الآن أو بهاللحظة عملته. The first situation: I am waiting for lunch. It becomes I haven't had lunch yet. The second situation: I received an email from my uncle 10 minutes ago. It becomes I have just received an email from my uncle. The third situation: I'm on the bus. I'm not at home. It becomes I haven't got home yet. The fourth situation: I am doing my homework. It becomes I haven't finished my homework yet. The fifth situation: I finished helping my parents 10 minutes ago. It becomes I have just finished helping my parents. The second group of situations: number 1, I ate an ice cream 10 minutes ago. It becomes I've just eaten an ice cream. The second situation: I'm reading the last pages of my book. It becomes I have not finished my book yet. The third situation: I drank a glass of water 5 minutes ago. It becomes I've just drunk a glass of water. The fourth situation: I finished my project 5 minutes ago. It becomes I've just finished my projects. The fifth situation: I am playing a computer game. It becomes I haven't finished playing a computer game yet. Question number 6. Asma's cousins are coming round. Look at her list and discuss what she has done. Use already and yet. Number 1, invite friends. It becomes Asma has already invited her friends. Number 2, tidy the books and magazines away. It becomes Asma has tidied the books and magazines away. Number 3, prepare salads. It becomes Asma has not prepared salads yet. Number 4, lay the table. It becomes Asma has laid the table. Laid, L-A-I-D. Number 5, put snacks in bowls. It becomes Asma has not put snacks in bowls yet. And now let's move to the activity book. Page number 28. Language practice. Exercise number 1. Complete the crossword with the past principles of the verbs. عنا مجموعة من الأفعال بدنا نحطهم بالتصريف الثالث past participle باستخدام لعبة الكلمات المتقاطعة. Across أفقيا. Number 2, put. The past participle of put is put. Number 5, find. The past participle is found. Number 7, bring. The past participle is brought. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Number 9, lose. Its past participle is lost. Number 10, dig. Its past participle is dug. D-U-G. Number 12, see. Its past participle is seen. S-E-E-N. Down, عموديا. Number 1, make. Its past participle is made. Number 3, understand. Its past participle is understood. Number 4, build. Its past participle is built. Number 6, teach. Its past participle is taught. T-A-U-G-H-T. Number 8, hurt. Its past participle is hurt. Number 11, go. Its past participle is gone. G-O-N-E. Help box. We use the present perfect with just to say that something has been completed very recently. Example: I have just finished reading this book. أنا هلأ انتهيت من قراءة هذا الكتاب. We use the present perfect with already to say that something has been completed in the present or past. Example: I've already read this book. I've read this book already. We use the present perfect with yet to say that something hasn't been completed by the time of speaking. Example: I haven't read it yet, but I will read it soon. Exercise number 2. Write sentences with just or yet. Use the words beside the pictures. Number 1. She drink her tea. It becomes she has not drunk her tea yet. Number 2. She cut the onions. It becomes she has just cut the onions. Number 3. He received the letter. It becomes he has just received the letter. Number 4. He eat his lunch. It becomes he has not eaten his lunch yet. Number 5. She win a prize. It becomes she has just won a prize. Number 6. They sell their house. It becomes they haven't sold their house yet. Exercise number 3. Read the situations and write what the people haven't done yet, or have just done, or have already done. The first situation. Abbas, he's still doing his math homework. It becomes Abbas hasn't finished his math homework yet. Number 2. He arrived home 10 minutes ago. It becomes he has just arrived home. Number 3. He finished his English homework at school this morning. It becomes he has already finished his English homework. Fatima. Number 4. She phoned her friend 5 minutes ago. It becomes she has just phoned her friend. Number 5. She ate her lunch 2 hours ago. It becomes she has already eaten her lunch. Number 6. She's waiting to check her email. It becomes she hasn't checked her email yet. Exercise number 4. Label the picture. Use these words. عنا كلمات توصف أعضاء الجسم. لازم تتحدد بالشكل اللي بيناسب كل رقم مشار إله بالصورة. المهم بهذا التمرين هو حفظ الكلمات. head يعني رأس. leg يعني ساق. teeth يعني أسنان. stomach يعني معدة. throat يعني حنجرة. ear يعني أذن. shoulder يعني كتف. arm يعني ساعد. elbow يعني مرفق. wrist يعني معصم. foot يعني قدم. Exercise number 5. Complete the sentences with these words. The words are earache ألم أذن. headache ألم رأس. sore throat التهاب حنجرة. sprained ملتوي. stomach ache ألم معدة. temperature حرارة. toothache ألم أسنان. Number 1. I feel terrible. I am coughing and I've got a space too. It hurts when I speak. The answer is sore throat. Number 2. I ate too much. I've got a space now. The answer is stomach ache. Number 3. I was playing tennis when I fell and space my ankle, so I can't play for a few days. The answer is sprained. Number 4. I feel very hot. I am sure I've got a high space. The answer is temperature. Number 5. I've got water in my ears after swimming and it's giving me terrible space. The answer is earache. Number 6. I must go to the dentist. I've got a space. Toothache. Number 7. My head hurts. I often get space like this when I haven't slept well. The answer is headache. Help box. We use the present perfect to talk about events in the recent past when no specific time is mentioned. Examples: I've cut my finger. Have you been to the dentist during the last 6 months? We use the past simple when a specific time in the past is mentioned. Examples: I broke my leg 2 years ago. I went to the dentist last week. Exercise number 6. Complete the dialogue. Use the present perfect and the past simple. Omar, space, بين قوسين, you ever be to hospital, Hani? The answer is, have you ever been, Hani? Yes, I, space, بين قوسين, be in hospital about 5 weeks ago. The answer is, was. Omar, what, space, بين قوسين, happened to you? The answer is, happened. Hani, I, space, بين قوسين, be on my way to school one day when I, space, بين قوسين, slip and space, بين قوسين, fall off the school bus. The answers are was, slipped, fell. I, space, بين قوسين, break My wrist. The answer is broke. I space بين قوسين only just start writing properly again. The answer is I've only just started. Space بين قوسين you ever hurt yourself badly? The answer is have you ever hurt Omar? No, I space بين قوسين not have. The answer is have not had. Luckily, I space بين قوسين sprain my ankle once in a basketball match, but nothing more serious than that. The answer is sprained. Exercise number 7. Over to you. What should people do in these situations? Write some advice. The first situation. I've got a bad headache. The second situation. I feel tired all the time. The third situation. I don't want to catch a cold before my school trip. The answers are up to you in this question. The end of the record and the lesson.